Hey everybody, welcome to Gina Davis Watches Hockey. That was submitted by Detroyer33. On the next show, we're going to pick a winner, have another giveaway, and again, it'll be someone will get to come see my show in or near their town and bring some friends, and maybe we can even hang out afterwards. So make sure you become a member of the 420 Club by signing up at patreon.com/gettingdug. I have shows coming up in New York, Raleigh, and then I also got to get a show somewhere near Indianapolis for people who have won recently. People really do win. I'm taping Doug Loves Movies tomorrow night at Cap City in Austin, Texas, and I've got many more road dates that can be found at douglovesmovies.com. Enjoy the show. Blast off! Here we are, back in the spacement. What's it been, a week and a day or something like that? We got two old bees, two regulars on the show, if you will. Do you guys know how many times you've been on?
5 for me.
5 for Jacob Sirof. He's kind of a counting type.
This is 3 for me.
I don't buy it.
No?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think you can keep track of that.
What?
So together, they've been on 8 times, which of course is a baked dozen.
A baked dozen.
Baked dozen. And Jacob has had the temerity and the tenacity and the audacity to bring food onto the table. What is that?
It's a spicy buffalo jerky, but it's not buffalo flavored.
How spicy is it?
Pretty spicy.
It's not buffalo meat.
It's buffalo
Like
meat.
super
Oh, it is buffalo
spicy?
meat.
Yeah. It's pretty spicy, but it's not. It's funny. I guess that's kind of ironic that it's not actually a buffalo flavor. But I don't know. There was a bag of it before.
Oh, it's soft, so that's good. Because when you first was like, yeah, it's jerky. I'm like, oh, you're gonna sit here just gnawing on jerky during the show?
And then pick your teeth.
Yeah, but this is really soft and
I brought it for later in the show.
delicious.
That's pretty good.
No, I'm getting right into it. I'm just gonna take a few minutes at the top to just eat jerky. Great idea, Jacob. We got the sativa today is a New Amsterdam Haze,
Deal.
right? And the indica, oh, this is a fun game, is SFVOG. What do you think SFV stands for?
SFV,
Yeah, it's the latest Law and Order show.
San Fernando Valley.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, good job.
Been here a while.
Do you have a guess?
3 times.
South Franklin Varsity.
Watch yourselves, fellas. I'm going to throw this. I want to see if I can hit the 420 Club camera.
Right turn, Clyde.
That was crazy.
You gotta use room keys next time.
All right, so it's I got 18 minutes after the hour, so very soon it's going to be 420 somewhere.
Okay.
Ding! 420 somewhere.
You guys have been with us before, so I'm really prepared to do a lot of smoking today. And
Yeah. That's the point, right?
then in the third act of the show, we're all going to do dabs.
Ooh, I thought you were going to say somebody's going to die.
No.
And then they have to figure out who killed who.
We're going to do dabs. I'm not asking, I'm telling. It's the most aggressive, mean weed show. All right, so that's the 19 minutes after the hour. We might as well start smoking.
Yeah.
We've been like late a few times lately, so might as well just start now and then we won't miss the window.
Evens out.
Yeah, so a lot of the pipes have been loaded. That crazy eyeball pipe, I'm looking forward to trying that one out.
Which one's the eyeball?
It's kind of a orangish color.
Oh, that one up
Yeah,
front.
look, hold that up. Isn't that
Oh wow, that is
amazing?
That's creepy. It's like
Yeah.
smoking out of Sauron.
Yeah, I believe that's from that's one of the oldies from Chameleon Glass that we realized we had sitting around. And this is a new thing from Peacemaker. They're really into these rubber, pipes made out of rubber. And
Yeah.
a dab rig made out of rubber. And they sent me this thing. They sent me a pink one too, but I gave that one away on my other podcast. Because blue is for boys.
Yeah, I don't know. I watch porn and that looks a little I'm not gonna.
I
smoke
love how
out of
you said it like you're that, listen,
I'm not smoking out of that one.
I'm sort of an expert on porn. I watch it, and that looks like something
that they have in certain
I
porn
may have
movies.
seen in certain porn movies, yes. I've never seen a beautiful blue dildo like this one. But yeah,
You're
guys,
watching the wrong
go
porn.
ahead and pick one up and hit it.
Do we know which ones?
Because now we really are at 20 minutes after.
Do you know which ones are the indica? Or-
They're all sativa, like indica. You have to load up special,
Okay.
I'm gonna do some special.
just to keep people from accidentally smoking indica. Although I have talked in the past about doing a show where we just load everything with indica, but don't tell anyone. Like put a chyron on the screen saying they're all smoking indica and they don't know it. Maybe even trick me too.
You know my thoughts. I have really unpopular opinions on indica versus sativa.
And your opinion is that there really isn't a
There
difference?
really isn't. It's just potency, I think.
Right, but that's
That's a difference, but
Yeah.
it's not the difference that's professed by most weed nerds.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I disagree with that.
You disagree?
Yeah, I feel like I've done enough research for
you feel
myself.
like you've watched enough porn to know
Exactly.
that you were wearing a hat that we got this weekend in Portland.
I am.
We went to a dispensary called Oregon's Finest. Let's give them a shout out. They gave
Thank
us,
you,
they gave
everybody
us
in
some
Oregon.
hats.
It's fine. You guys were super awesome, man. You helped us out a bunch. So thanks.
No, they were very nice. We took some pictures. We did some shows.
Yep.
I don't need to ask you guys your high history because you presumably told us that already. You've been on the show before. Wow, I really am throwing to the right today. I don't want to turn this into David Letterman's old bit. We throw the cards at the cameras.
Loved it.
Yeah, kind of sucks for the cameramen though. They're just sitting there like, why do you keep throwing shit at me?
Paper cuts. They all have little band-aids on them.
Oh my God. That'd be wild. Are you enjoying this?
Yeah, the indica?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Does that pipe work? Does it have water in it?
Oh, is this supposed to have water?
I think it's supposed to have some water.
It's
in
working
it.
without water.
Yeah, I mean, it'll still work, I guess, but it doesn't, when you don't have water in it, it doesn't do that bubbling thing that's really cool.
What is that supposed to do again?
I
it
believe it
easier to-
cools the whole hit down.
Yeah.
And filters it
and
a
like
little.
you could put cold water in there probably, and it makes it even, that's a nice, delightful hit.
It was the only empty one, and I wanted specially loaded indica.
Yeah, I'm gonna try some of that indica too.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna use the waterless
sure.
water pipe.
That's what you put indica in?
How come we have to wait to dab? It's just like a structural thing?
Yeah.
Why, you want to get right to it?
Yeah, dabs are fun.
Yeah, no, I mean they are.
That's a good
sure.
point. Let's bump that up a segment. We gotta wait a few minutes because I don't want to waste anybody's time right now with just watching Taylor set up. But in the break, we'll get right to it.
I feel like the three of us were bad enough to do the show with early dabs.
Dude,
Yeah, I guess so.
he did 4 dabs in front of the club in Portland. I only did 1, but then went up and did a fully functioning stand-up show. Yeah, man. Everybody laughed still and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say fully functioning. Like I probably could have been better, but the crowds that come out to see me are nice enough to understand that I'm trying to get too fucked up to work. I am trying. I just, you know what I mean? Because I could use a little press. Like when Ralphie May got too fucked up in Denver, that was a story. But some would argue that even forget it. That's what my show was like. It was just all setups and can't even think of a punchline.
There's definitely dab tolerance. I think the first dab I did was felt like a new drug or something, and then
Yeah,
now-
you get
Yeah.
better and better at it. I mean, in my case, it still really makes me sleepy, but, that's the great thing about performing and doing this show is that, there's enough focus on me that staying awake is sort of a priority, so it doesn't affect me immediately. But,
plus show adrenaline and stuff.
I'm going to sleep good tonight.
Word.
And I'm flying to Austin tomorrow.
Yeah, I love Austin.
Yeah, always a great time there.
That's where we met.
We did, yeah. Yeah, you were living there. just asking for change on a street corner.
Like everybody else at
And I
Austin.
was like, dude, come on my weed show.
You're like, you seem chill.
All right, I'm going to take one more hit, and then we're going to do an exciting new segment that we have on the show that I don't think either of you guys have done yet.
Does it involve coughing? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna kill it.
Whoever coughs up something from inside their own body is the winner. Go.
Although, yeah, that might be a 50-50 with us.
Think so?
Yeah.
You know, so far, Jacob and I are the ones not coughing.
Yeah, but just give him a second.
Yeah?
I think you'll be good.
I'm not a big vape makes me cough a lot. I don't cough as much from flowers.
Really?
Yeah, vape's coffee. Makes you feel out of breath.
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I hear that. And dabs, certainly, like, that's my thing, is when I take a dab, I, like, try to see if I can get through without coughing.
I'll cough for 15 minutes straight.
It's a 50-50 proposition.
Yeah.
I think I also have learned to take enough in to not just, I know where the limit of what's going to make me cough is. You just stop.
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I have no idea
Stop.
what.
Oh,
Control your own destiny. Okay. So I'm going to do it slightly differently this time than we have in the past. I don't know. I won't know the answer yet either to this question.
Oh,
And then
okay.
the three of us will all ponder and try to come up with each of us what we think the answer is. You know, we can agree or disagree with each other. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Hey, Trey and Jacob, marijuana know something?
Yeah, I do marijuana know something.
Orcas are natural predators of what land animal?
Wait a minute.
okay.
No, I know this.
That seems easy, right?
Right.
Orcas are natural predators of what land animal? Because at first I was thinking, trainers, whale trainers, but
That is a land animal.
I think that they're not naturally predators of people.
No, right.
So what are they naturally predators of that's on land? Because how could they even practice? You don't see whales on land.
Polar bears.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Maybe baby polar bears. Because seal is not a land.
I
seal
would be so happy if the answer was baby polar bears.
Just baby polar bears.
Once they're full size, whales are like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
That thing,
Too much trouble.
I can't even. I only
See the
want
claws
stuff
on
that
the
I can
adult ones?
get down in one bite.
Yeah.
Just to think what hangs out by where they would be. Aren't they in cold water a lot?
Right,
Orcas?
and also what constitutes an animal? Are birds animals?
Maybe a wolf
Right.
that happens to be
Animals.
passing by the beach? No.
Are birds are they land animals? Or are they?
Fish are animals, aren't they? But they're not land animals.
No.
And seals would be not, but they.
But they hang out on the land a lot.
Because it definitely would be seals if
Right.
seals count.
So do we officially have no answer then?
Baby
And
polar
have you
bears.
seen the
Okay, he's
videos
going
of the...
baby polar
Baby
bears.
polar
Do you have
bears.
an answer?
I can't have the same answer?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
polar
polar bears.
bears.
Double down on baby
So I'm
polar
going to
bears.
try to appear smarter by abstaining from answering at all.
How is that?
Because I know it's not baby polar bears.
Wolves.
That crossed
Okay,
my mind.
okay, wolves.
That crossed
Yeah.
my mind too.
Wandering on the beach. Orca comes up. Clah!
Yeah.
What hangs
It
out?
seems kind of legit.
I mean, what else besides polar bears?
I'm going to tell you the answer, and then,
okay.
you don't have to worry about it anymore. Moose.
What?
Really? There's a lot of coastal moose.
They eat them when they swim between the islands in Alaska.
That's good eating. They get some red meat.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if I call that natural.
Yeah, if they're swimming.
They have to be
Yeah.
swimming in one specific spot to catch these meese.
But that's a part of nature. It's a natural cycle.
All right, well,
think
now
it's
you
natural.
marijuana know it.
That makes you want to eat some buffalo. Talking about gamey animals.
Smoke some weed.
We're going to go to our first commercial break, and then I guess we're going to start dabbing. Why wait? We'll be right back.
My name's Nick Burton. I gave up everything to pursue my dream of hosting a late-night talk show. My career as a
Nobody
doctor,
even watches late night.
my perfect marriage.
Don't close the door.
Now I realize I have to start from the bottom, just like all the greats. stand-up comedy. Hey, what a crowd! Nice, smart crowd, intelligent crowd. Like I said, I used to be a doctor, and because of that, people ask me about Obamacare all the time. Did you guys see Joe Biden got the Medal of Honor? And you know what's funny about that? What is funny about that? But I realized I wasn't very good. Just because I was the funniest doctor at my hospital didn't mean I could write a joke. Then I realized I didn't have to do it alone. Look at all these writers working for Fallon. So I put up a Craigslist ad to help me find some non-union affiliated writers to help me punch up my jokes.
Welcome back. We're back. Speaking of coughing, that was a good one. We're here with Trey Galyon, Jacob Sirof.
The Trey Galyon stallion. Does anyone ever call you that? You
Oh
must.
yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. It feels too easy.
Especially because I grew up in Philly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was a little annoying.
You're all chasing chickens around.
Yeah, dude. Punching meat and shit. Punching moose. There's no moose in Philadelphia. Orcas, though.
Go ahead and take a hit, Trey, because I need to talk now.
Okay, sorry.
Just hit something. Not what he's hitting. Both of you. I'd like both of you to be smoking at the beginning of this next planned segment. You marijuana know something?
I totally marijuana know something.
Same.
Can you wait until after the music plays?
Oh, sorry.
You marijuana know something?
I totally want to marijuana know something. I can't believe I got that out. All right, go.
Guys, I assume this is in the world. Are there more Subway restaurants or McDonald's?
That seems. Wow. I mean, you see what they're doing there, whoever wrote this. Because McDonald's.
What are they doing? They're picking two things that they both have a lot of restaurants.
They're both very
I
ubiquitous.
mean, McDonald's
but-
seems like the obvious answer.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like you're supposed. That makes me feel like it's a trick question, but maybe
Yeah.
I don't want to fall for that. It's
Somebody's trying to pull a fast
It's a Wally
one on
Shawn
us.
thing
Yeah.
situation. So I think
From
McDonald's.
Princess Bride.
Everybody doesn't know the Wally Shawn reference.
Well, you're already calling him Wally instead of Wallace.
I said Jimmy Kahn. I said Bobby De Niro.
Yeah, but I've heard other people say those.
You never heard Wally Shawn?
Yeah, like his friends call him Wally.
I think so. Yeah, I didn't make it up. I don't think I did.
I don't know.
I mean, I really have an affinity for the guy, so I could see myself doing it.
You know, when I think of people calling him Wally, I just think that it's inconceivable. All right, so
I'm gonna look that up. After.
which one is it, guys? You got to pick one,
McDonald's.
and we will murder the incorrect answer.
McDonald's.
Orcas. Subway.
You're going Subway. You're going McDonald's.
Yeah.
All right, let me think which way I'm gonna go here.
I think McDonald's has some gaps. Oh, that is so cool how the smoke is coming out of the pipe right there.
that is
I
pretty
wish
cool.
you guys could see it.
Yeah, I wish that
But
had
you
anything to
can't.
do with what I'm trying to segment we're doing right now. I'd say there's more Subways. Which one did you say?
Subway.
Jacob?
I'm sticking with McDonald's. But I'm
There are
not.
more Subways.
Yeah. How? Why?
I think
44,758 Subways
Wow.
and 35,000 McDonald's.
there's got to be certain parts of the world that are just like, yeah, man, we don't dig the fucking hamburgers. We just want a hoagie.
Just that's still such a much newer company, right?
Subway?
It seems like less of a big. Yeah, they're both pretty big. God damn it.
Yeah, they're all over the place, both of them.
Yeah, but Subway's got that sweet ass government contract.
I wonder if that's mostly domestic or like where they overtake them. Or do they have more international restaurants?
Yeah, that's got to be. They have to be making up for it on the international restaurants.
Maybe Subway's like huge in South America or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like in Brazil, they're like, fucking hoagies, you guys. Can you believe this shit?
Also, don't swear on this show.
Oh, sorry.
Is that true?
But it does strike me as funny that like we swear a lot during these trivia segments that are going to be put on the internet that anyone can see. You don't have to be 21 to see them.
Ooh, ask your parents before you
Or
watch
18.
this.
How old should you be before you're allowed to hear swearing?
That's a good question. I don't have a problem with swearing.
At least
with
it's
my
not
kids.
dirty talk. We're just using F's and
Yeah.
shits and stuff, just randomly.
Just words, man.
You can now find the Marijuana Know Something segments on Now This Weed. You seen those things on Twitter or wherever where it's Now This and it's a little news story it's got subtitles so you don't have to turn the sound on.
Right.
I saw a Morgan Freeman one about
Pretty
Russia.
cool.
Collusion.
Yeah, so they're doing these now with people getting high and talking about these crazy trivia questions.
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes they're puzzly, like you got to figure out there's a trick to it. That one was just like
Yeah, just like
just guess which one, McDonald's or Subway. They're both ubiquitous.
not that it's part of the game, but I enjoy both places.
Not that it's part of the game, but I walk right past both of them on the regular. If I'm going to go to one, it's McDonald's, and it's because it's breakfast
Breakfast.
time.
Yeah. I do that.
Or
go
maybe I
Subway
just
up.
want some fries because their fries are good. But yeah, I don't ever go into Subway because I just start thinking about just a big ass sandwich.
And they had like the yoga mat stuff in their bread. Remember that?
Oh, I'm sure they're great.
Subway, I think.
Do you remember that? They had like material
gotten
that's used to make
worse.
yoga mats. They were using it in their bread like as a preservative. I think they stopped, but yeah, it was a story a few years ago.
Remember when they used to just cut the wedge out of the top
Yes,
of the bread?
I missed that. They had like that pumpkin carver thing.
Yeah,
that they used.
man.
Yeah, totally. Remember the seafood salad?
No, I never got to see it. Not big on
Remember,
the
it doesn't
seafood.
You
exist anymore.
guys remember when we said we were going to do dabs in this segment?
I do.
I forgot.
Let's make some room for the Dab King himself. It's Taylor Rizzo
Rizzo.
here to dab us out. Ahead of schedule.
Hey, you seemed extra eager, Jacob.
Yeah,
like that.
Jacob
I
was
like
just
dabs.
like, let's get right to it.
I feel like I don't want to be so high that I can't appreciate it by the time it happens. I kind of like to be clear for the
Oh,
Move some of this stuff
you're
out
saying
of
you
the
could get so high and then take a dab, and the dab doesn't even doesn't take it up a notch. It
Can't
just
tell.
seems like a wasted
Or
movement.
it'll just be the final nail in the nap coffin that I'm gonna have in the Uber ride home,
I might crap my
as opposed to
pants.
something I
It's hard.
can relish.
A LA Uber
do that.
ride.
I'm going to try not to.
Like if you're in an Uber ride where somebody just gets on an open highway and they're driving, I could sleep during that, but it's so hard to sleep in the city traffic because they dart around and hit their brakes a lot really hard.
Gets me motion.
Yeah, well, I don't get sick. I just get like not able to sleep. But I'm sure that story knocked a few people out.
It's a dab story.
Great story, old dab.
I'm actually getting a little nervous
About what?
about this.
Why?
Really?
Because, I mean, I got really messed up in Portland off that one on the street.
Really messed up how?
Like, it almost sent me into a full-on panic attack. I was over there doing my breathing exercises and stuff, like in through the nose, out from up here.
I get excited when I say this. I don't know how to do it.
Lower the heart rate,
I need a dab master.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know what to do with all that.
Well, yeah, you
You're up
you
first.
put a little bit on there. What size of a hit would you say that is?
Minuscule.
Oh, he's giving me a
Give
little
it to
one?
him then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, Jacob wants a fat ass hit.
I just like a regular one, please. Not a minuscule.
All right. Well, we'll do multiples.
That's minuscule?
Dude, I think he was playing it up.
Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna react, but it just seems like let's get to it.
It's a donut.
It is.
I'm smoking out of a donut.
Okay, maybe. He doesn't need it.
Go for it.
He's good. That's the part I'm bad at is putting that on at the right time. Whoa!
Look that minuscule.
That was a small one.
That's a small one.
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably.
Well, you can still turn it into a long rip.
Yeah. I don't think I'm good at long.
He could have, not gone so hard on it.
But I appreciate that he did.
I'm not gonna go that hard. That's not
Yeah, that really
typically my style.
wrecks my throat when that happens.
You're... Whatever, dude.
No.
So then what? You're going to take a big
No, I
hit
was-
and two little ones?
Yeah. But respect.
Word, all right. Respect.
No T with a K. Respect.
Spec.
Respect.
The CK. All right. Whenever
Okay.
you're ready.
So-
Did you hear about Dr. Oz?
About him.
He went on Fox and Friends and was like, marijuana's not getting studied enough as medicine. It shouldn't be a Schedule 1 narcotic because that keeps us from being able to find out what it can do. And the hosts were all like, what? Like he was saying the craziest thing they ever heard.
Weird.
Good for you,
It wasn't on the
Dr. Oz.
teleprompter?
No, he just went off. Like it was fast too. They had to get it in before they went to commercial.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, man.
And Steve Ducey was like, I think he said something, I might be quoting him wrong, but I think he said something like, oh, that's something I've never heard before. Like that was new information to him.
These people, man. Fighting idiots, dude. Fighting idiots. You can't win. You can't win. The
How'd you
brains
like that,
won't-
Jacob?
It's good. It's good. It's nice.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, is there sativa and indica and dabs?
Yes. Yeah, you
yeah,
just
what
did
do
a
we do?
hybrid. That was platinum cookies, which is, yeah, just says a hybrid.
50-50.
So I like most of the dabs that I do are on the sativa side because I don't notice, I'm like you, I don't notice a huge difference between sativa indica and flower, but with dabs, I get put to sleep right away with indica stuff. So I'll keep a little bit of indica at my house and then just take one big dab before I pass the fuck out.
Do you know what your sleep number is?
Yours is 3, right?
My bed only
Three,
comes with one
definitely.
sleep number.
My sleep number is futon. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the same one? What is that?
No, this is a little bit different. This is also a hybrid. This is orange cookies. Some crumble, which is like a different consistency than the other ones.
Right. Oh.
Come on over.
Come on over.
Out of the way.
Not trying to paint it.
I gotta say, rubber bongs is an amazing idea. I mean, you're still gonna get bong water in your carpet, but at least no glass is gonna get broken.
Yeah, they are pretty cool, man.
Here, there's this guy.
Okay,
And
what
they
do I do
smoke
here?
really
I take
nice.
this. So that's exciting that I'm doing this part myself now. Really makes me feel like I'm taking off the training wheels.
Big boy
Oh.
Doug.
Gonna make the whole table fall over.
Seemed like mine had way more smoke. Oh, there we go.
Really hard. So quiet.
The listeners are like, "Is he dead?" Wow, that is a nice one. That was really
Yeah, orange
nice and
cookies is a
smooth.
good
I
one.
definitely didn't finish it though. Yummy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, orange cookies is one of my favorite strains.
Okay, now one more round, but make them enormous.
Okay.
Can you imagine? He's handing this big ball of goo. He's working away at it, trying to get it all to.
Yeah, he's putting it on there, and you're like, is he gonna start blowing glass? That's way too big.
But that was. That felt to me a lot stronger than those ones I was doing out on the sidewalk that day. I don't know what the.
How are you doing
difference
them
is.
on a sidewalk? Did somebody have
Dude
like
had it in
a...
his backpack.
Somebody had a rubber one from I don't know what company made that one, but it, it's just a nice little bong. We both signed it, and he already posted a picture on the internet of the signatures are blurred already.
Of course they are. Sweet kid.
But he's like, at least
Little wound up.
he also signed our one of those bags that seals shut with a kind of like a child lock
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
a little zipper thing.
That's what they give weed to you in Portland, I guess. And so he had one of those bags, and he had to sign that as well. So that will probably survive and not get blurry.
Nice.
Another bedtime story.
Yeah, put me to sleep.
Who out there? Yeah, tweet at us and let us know. If you're out there dabbing, like what's that about? Like, are people dabbing along to the dabs section of the show? It's time for some dabs. Dag nabbit.
No sound effect for that one.
No, I just made it up.
Oh.
That was brand new.
Do people go like
You
full?
think I say that every show?
Do people go full dab? You think, or like they just refuse to do anything else? Where that's like.
I think there's the people who are doing that.
Dab purist.
I think my friend Ganja John Hamm is a straight up dabber.
Only dabs. Wow.
Yeah, they start to think that just smoking flowers is quaint.
Is that what it is?
Just a waste of time.
I thought it was like a health thing. That it was like they didn't want to have the
Dabbing
combustion.
is healthier?
Well, yeah, because you don't have the combustion of the actual fibers of the plant.
Fucking feels like you do.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You get
I'll always
plenty
prefer-
high and
So what is-
plenty of cough and sore throat.
Feels combustive.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
It's
much
just like
so.
a vape pen. A vape pen works the same way. It's like a vape pen. The coil that's inside is heating up, and that's what's vaporizing it. And then this, it's just a bigger thing that you put it on there.
Yeah.
We gotta take another
Same.
break.
Damn.
It's flying by.
For real.
Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, so that we don't have to do it in the show, I'm going to do it during the breaks. I want to say subscribe to this show if you haven't already, and click the like button as it helps fight against people who flag our videos. And you can also subscribe on iTunes for the audio-only version of the show. And also, our web store is now through villubi.com. We'll put it on the screen, I think, maybe. Check it out. You can still visit us at the same URL, bit.ly/DougMerch. Order your mugs, t-shirts, and blue cards. Get blue cards. We'll sign them, and then the post office will put something right over the signature, and it's a big waste of money. Cards for Hymanity, I like to call it. Thanks, you guys, and enjoy your day. All right, segment number 3, where we would normally bust out the dabs, is we're ahead of schedule.
They're here already.
Yeah.
We've been dabbing.
Jump the gun.
We're here with Dab King, Taylor Rizzo, and my guests, Jacob Sirof and Trey Galyon. And we're having a nice time.
Yeah, we are. It's
Yeah.
been a pretty good time so far.
Let's do some plugs now, because the show, we have a hard out at the end of the show now. Now that we are airing on a real channel over on an app. Pluto TV. Pluto TV. I always want to say another word, and I do say it all the time, and people that know me just know what I'm talking about that when I say Pluto TV wrong. But I got it right. Pluto TV is
Nailed it.
yeah, professionalism. They run this show, and they have time slots, and so we can't go long. I know I've probably told everybody this several times now. We all have to be reminded. I mean, how many times have you guys gone somewhere to play at a club, and the next day somebody's like, "What? How did that happen without me knowing about it?"
I've seen it with you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to me, never.
There's a lot to. Nobody's ever missed one of your shows because they didn't know you were coming?
Yeah, I get that on Facebook or something. Yeah.
No.
All right, let's do another round of dabs and also do some pot topics
Hot topic.
at
There it
at
is.
the same time. Yeah. Teen use of marijuana is dropping. Yes, marijuana use among the nation's 12 to 17-year-olds dropped to their lowest level in more than 2 decades.
Are they just switching to Molly?
Yeah, they're just doing more fucked up shit.
Just getting crazier?
They're hitting each other in the head with bottles.
That sounds pretty fun.
Yeah. No, it's, of course, there's always going to be different things become cool. And I just think, you're a teenager and you're thinking about marijuana, like the world just sort of doesn't seem to be shutting up about it. Like some people love it and other people unreasonably don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah.
So it's like you're kind of on one side or the other, and I think young people just don't. I know that I listened to Cheech and Chong albums over and over again as a kid and never thought, I gotta get me some Chiba.
Yeah.
Never crossed my mind.
That's good. I started right in high school. I was
started.
Yeah, it is who you're running around with and stuff.
Yeah.
I was in drama, club all 4 years of high school, so it was just a bunch of squares. Nobody ever had it.
I was always scared. I got duped by the propaganda stereotypes. Thought it was actually a scary thing.
I thought I didn't like it because I thought I didn't like the taste when I was tried it at 14, and then later when I moved to the.
Oh, it took me forever to turn that corner of liking beer. I don't know why I kept pushing through. I just kept trying it until I finally was like, oh, this isn't so bad.
Yeah, beer took a while, and there's still only a couple of beers I'll drink.
I think the new line should be wait till you're 24 if you can, or smoke very infrequently, like special occasions.
24.
Yeah, because your brain is still forming.
When I was
until
Cypress Hill's first
24.
album came out when I was in 11th grade, and it was like a good time to be a teenage stoner. I'm glad I was a teenage stoner at that time.
Well, that's just timing in general. You don't know how it'd work out if you waited till you're 24. That could have been a cool time.
Yeah, I don't remember what new album was out at that time.
Bone Thugs and Harmony was the big weed group that I listened to growing
Really?
up before I started smoking.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why.
I didn't even know they were a weed.
Me neither.
group.
Yeah, I mean
I
that's
assume they smoke weed.
half of their songs are all about weed.
Really?
Yeah, it's weed and God and killing people.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Real
that's
hip-hop.
And a third of their name is Bone.
Yeah.
Great mix.
Maybe
Maybe I check them
people
out.
say, let's smoke a bone?
Yeah, is that a different a name for a joint?
Uh-huh.
A bone?
I think that's something people say. Or maybe,
totally.
maybe I've been
Used to
saying
say.
it incorrectly.
We can do more dabs?
Yeah.
Oh, it says right here, the
skipping a line.
next
You wanna do
paragraph
intro?
is all about the brains are still developing, is why teenagers should be not be too into it.
Up until 24?
Yeah, they used to say 18,
Right.
but they upgraded it to 24.
How can they just do that?
Because better safe than sorry. I didn't start till I was 28, so I, anecdotally,
Yeah.
it worked
wonder-
out for me.
You would think that it'd be
I
the
think I'm not too fucked up in the head.
you'd think it'd be the same for alcohol. That they'd think 24 would be the ideal age, if it's a
Oh
physiological.
yeah, I'm
thing.
sure, but nobody's going around trying to figure that out.
Yeah,
Everyone's just cool with alcohol.
Because money, yeah.
Everyone's all right with
Because
it.
the man.
Because money, for
Because
sure.
big beer.
Yeah, maybe young kids have
Big
started
beer.
drinking again. Less weed, more booze.
And then the final note here is that it, defies the warnings of those who oppose marijuana legalization, who thought that, more kids would have access to it and therefore would try it. Plus, these kids might all be a bunch of fucking stone liars.
Yeah. Who are they surveying?
How many kids are running out? Hey, can I tell you my secrets in a survey, mister?
Weird. I feel like they're just asking the parents. Do your kids smoke? No.
Oh my God,
Do your
yeah.
kids use marijuana? They don't?
No, man. All kids 12 through 17, they always tell the truth.
My parents found out that I smoked marijuana when I said, hey, I'm going to New York because I'm in this play called The Marijuana Laws.
It's good when you can break news with a playbill, though.
Yeah, no, it was nice. I had this great thing happen to me, and it's because I smoke weed, and that's what we talk about.
Yeah, mine was the first time they saw me do stand-up.
You said something about
that's funny.
smoking
Oh,
weed?
totally. And then afterwards, my mom was like, so, about this drug thing. I was like, hey.
It's just a
Not
joke,
really a
Mom.
drug
It's
thing.
comedy.
It's just weed, man.
Man, my mom found a half ounce of weed in my bathroom when I was living with her.
Oh.
That was a weird way to have the family find out.
Yeah.
I think a little while ago, I tried to say, let's get the plugs out now.
Yeah. Like when we started,
And then something happened.
Do we got to wrap up?
No, I just want to get the plugs out. I'm obsessed with getting them out because of how the show ends right at the, I forget, 47 minutes and 52 seconds. Jacob Sirof, what do you got coming up? It's JACOBSIROF on Twitter.
Yep. And on Instagram, I'll take I'll take any new followers.
Yeah,
And-
come by, follow.
Yeah, come by.
Become a member of his cult.
Yeah.
It's creepy because
My
it's
creepy
true.
prequel cult.
Prequel cult.
Yeah, I'm doing a couple shows locally with my friend Kasim Bentley. Got one on at the UCB on November 1st on Franklin,
Yeah.
and that'll be fun.
What's the show called?
That show's called Good Looks. It's a show that Andrew Michaud and Ian Carmel run there.
Okay.
So it'll be a fun show to do. We're trying to hone that. It's a work in progress. We do the team act thing.
Okay.
Yep.
And Trey Galyon.
I've got my monthly show at the Creek in the Cave in Long Island City in New York, the third Tuesday of every month, called I'm Not From Here. And
How many people can you get in there?
about 30, 40.
Oh, that's gonna sell out fast.
Well, I mean, it would if we sold tickets, but it's a free show, man.
Oh, people just show up?
Yeah, man.
First 30 or 40?
Yep.
I've done that room.
If you did that in LA, no one would show up.
Yeah, well,
Because they'd be like, what if I'm 41? Then I came over here for nothing.
not many people show up now, so.
Like, attempting to do something is not an achievement to people. You either gotta succeed or don't even try.
Well, I mean, we do it,
Doug is getting all Yoda.
so I guess we succeed.
There is no try.
Oh, and Velveeta Room in Austin, November 10th and 11th. Come see me there.
Very cool.
That's where I started. I love that room.
Yeah.
It doesn't seat many people either, but it seats more than 40.
I did the room in Long Island City once when I was visiting New York, and there was like taquitos there for and then all the locals were like, "This isn't usually like this. This is
What?
special."
No, they got a Mexican restaurant
Yeah,
attached
but
to it
they
and
said
a
they didn't
bar
usually-
downstairs.
But they said they didn't usually just give it to the comics.
Oh. Well, I
was
mean,
just
it depends on if you're doing a show or not.
Yeah, but it was like a. Oh yeah, didn't
You
seem
probably
like a
just
catered
grabbed
show.
a fucking plate of taquitos.
They
and
told us we
walked
could eat them.
off
I did
with
eat more.
them.
I ate too many though. I felt weird. I had some
You
anxiety
stole the
about eating too many.
taquitos.
But I was told I could eat them.
Go to TreyGalyon.com for tickets and more dates.
Yes.
Yeah. He's no longer Trey Sucks on social media.
No, not on Twitter anymore. Well, Doug talked me out of it.
You have a change of heart?
Yeah, kind
It's fun
of.
for a while, but you want people to
Right.
be able to find you.
Well, and it was all based off the Primus thing when their website used to be Primus Sucks. I think I've explained this before.
Probably.
But last time I went to a
don't know.
Primus show, I was like, Primus sucks! And everybody around me was like, why are you yelling that Primus sucks instead of continuing the chant? And so I was like, well, I guess that's run its course. I'm good to change it to Trey Galyon. Plus, yeah, I guess it's easier to find me, maybe.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna do wonders for your career. I want a piece of the action.
All right, man, we'll work out something. Throw you a little nug of weed every once in a while. How about that?
You know how I like nugs of weed. Mm-hmm. I like them a lot. Taylor, do you got anything to plug?
Just my Twitter, @TaylorRizzo, and Instagram, Rizzo.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. You go down to Kill Tony every Monday?
I do, hanging
How
out at the
often
store.
do you get on?
Every few months. It's pretty random,
Yeah.
but I like doing it. I
That's
like
a
hanging out
high
with them.
pressure thing to put yourself through.
Yeah, high anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's like a Mel Brooks movie. Yeah, it's.
Oh, because you're always ripped when you go on?
Oh yeah. I get super baked before I go.
That's good.
I don't know if I've ever done stand up not stoned. Is
Try
that-
it.
But then
Blow
I-
your mind.
Yeah. What if that becomes my new drug, like being sober?
Yeah, man.
If you could still come down and administer the dab.
Just kidding. Like a bartender who's in the
I
program.
don't feel comfortable enough. You got to be careful how much I learn because you don't want me to get comfortable enough to just do it
You just
myself.
do it yourself. Be like, yeah, man, you can just stay home this week. That's fine.
But you also supply the rig. How much is it to have and own and upkeep? Tell us what the money dollars are for this sort of.
I mean,
contraption.
I feel like with most things, it kind of varies from a little bit of money to too much money. And so, like, I mean, when Action Bronson was on here, his rig was like 25 grand.
What?
What?
Yeah, and so
25 grand?
Yeah, and so you can go. That's what he said. You can go crazy with it, but like this rig was $100, and I got it in like a buy two for one, so I got it for $50, which is nice. And then this is from High Five Vapes, and all their products are pretty reasonably priced, within like $100 to $200, $300. But also you can get higher end products that just go as high as the ceiling will allow you to go.
What does the 25 grand rig look like?
Well, his specifically was like this sort of small cup style that has like a straw. It literally looks like a cup. But there's like these intricate little glass bees that are like look like they're flying around. It was really well made, but
25 grand.
So,
yeah,
because it was
Like,
so
you
fancy
get a car
and
for less than
decorative.
that.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
I guess when you got the money,
insane.
you spend it on just whatever you feel like it.
Yeah.
I'm signing a blue card because I bring these with me on the road and give them away to people. And sometimes people that win them are like, "What is this? This is considered a prize?" But I still like doing it. Our next show is going to be on October 3rd at 12:15, according to this card that I'm signing and giving away. And thank you to Taylor Rizzo, the Dab King of Southern California, and Jacob Sirof, and Trey Galyon.
Thank you, Doug.
Great job, gentlemen. Are you feeling all right?
But we never did
Yeah.
another
Good
dab though.
time.
Taylor got
You
two
got one
stars.
right
Let's do
here.
one
No,
more.
I'm good.
Let's do one more round of dabs. Let's see if we can do it in the remaining amount.
Can
in
we?
30
30
seconds.
seconds.
30 seconds.
Jacob,
Everyone
you're
do
up.
a dab
shit.
in 30
Who
seconds.
wants it?
We'll just do it.
Go, go,
Just
go,
do it,
go,
Jacob.
go, go.
Just do it. I didn't really hit the post. I wanted the show to end right when I was done saying when the next show's going to be.
Yeah. Oh, can we get another
10 seconds. Yeah, let's get another one off. But, remember, safety first.
Trey.
And God bless everyone.